Holy smokes, you guys. Now, first of all, before I continue this video, I want to say I am not a CPA. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is just my opinion. Now, I'm kind of catching up because I've been in bed for 2 months fighting COVID. It is a real thing. I got double pneumonia from it. So I'm just now catching up. Now, what I want to dig into today is the new IRS rules that started January 1st of this year, that it basically is making it to where payment platforms like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle will now issue us a 1099-K if we exceed deposits of $600 or more for the entire calendar year. It's very important to notate this because you need to adjust your life accordingly, because quite frankly, the government is coming after us and taxing everything. Now, to put things in perspective, the rule prior to this new rule was, in order to get a 1099-K, you would have had to sell and receive $20,000 worth of income or deposits and do in excess of 200 transactions for the entire year. That's all gone now, you guys. Now, it's important to notate this. Now, I'm not saying don't pay your taxes. I'm not saying commit fraud, but what I am saying is be aware of this, because if you don't report these new 1099-Ks appropriately on your tax returns, you may get audited by the IRS, and you don't want to get audited. What you want to do is maneuver appropriately to basically be prepared for this. I want to share with you guys my opinion and how I think this is going to affect us. Now, I think it's going to affect everyone, okay? It will affect everyone, especially if you don't know. I don't think that most people are going to take this seriously in 2022. I think it's really going to come to fruition in our minds in 2023, but I want to prepare you for this year. Now, imagine doing a yard sale and receiving all of your sales and deposits via Zelle or Venmo or PayPal. You're going to be issued a 1099-K for all of this stuff. If it was in excess of $600 for that year, you're going to be receiving a 1099-K. So imagine that you've already paid taxes on these items and you're going to pay another tax for selling them, but yet we're not able to tax deduct these items on our tax returns. It doesn't seem fair. You guys need to be prepared for this additional government regulation. We're being taxed for every single thing we do, it seems like. Now, to the point is this: cash is king, right? Cash is king. I'm not saying not to pay your taxes. I'm not saying commit fraud, but what I am saying is be very cautious using PayPal, be very cautious using Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, because the government is now taxing us and tracking us, okay? Major things coming down the pipeline. But again, you guys, as always, my channel is to bring you guys education, to try to figure out what to do, what not to do, so you can better prepare your lives and really just take advantage of, I don't want to say loopholes, but take advantage of knowing your rights so that you can adjust accordingly. So what I'm going to do, if I have a yard sale, I'm probably going to be doing cash, pay me cash or something along those lines, because I don't want to have to pay taxes on stuff that I've already paid taxes for. And who this is really going to hurt is all of the people struggling. Okay, but before we continue, you guys, please like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know that you guys like this material. Follow along with me through this journey, because I will be providing you guys up-to-date and relevant information, okay? Financial information, housing information. Again, it's all my opinion. But going back to it, the real people that this is gonna hurt is everyone that is struggling right now, okay? Everyone that's struggling or that has a side hustle. Be very careful. A lot of times in the past, what I would do is I would accumulate cash or accumulate money for certain things that I sell, and then I would reinvest that stuff in myself. But be cautious doing that now. If you guys can play legally, if it's okay, if it's not really a profit or that's something that you do need to pay cash on, be very cautious and pay taxes on that, right? So be very cautious moving forward, okay? Try to get cash if you can, and take that cash and reinvest it in yourself. You guys see, I believe that we're all in for a little bit of a hurt through the next few years just because of over-taxation and over-regulation from the government. But what I need you guys to do is be aware of what's happening, okay? Share this video if you can, share this news if you can, because we need to alert as many people as possible what the new laws and regulations are. A lot of people don't realize that this can affect you in certain ways. One more thing, imagine this, okay? I'm at a computer shop or I'm going somewhere and I don't have my credit card. All I have is a Venmo or a Cash App. What if I call my wife and I say, honey, can you please send me $1,000 because I need to purchase a computer that I'm gonna be paying sales tax on. Now, technically, if my wife transfers from my checking account to my PayPal account, and it's $1,000 or more than $600, there's a potential where I get a 1099K for that transfer. In other words, you guys, please, for the love of all that's holy, be careful how you do balance transferring from one account to the other. If you can, set up an account for each of your businesses and keep that money separate. When you start transferring from one thing to the other, that's when things can get hairy, that's when things can get confusing, and that's when the potential audit can take place from innocent mistakes. Anyways, you guys, I hope you like this content. Stay tuned for more content, and as always, hang in there, and we'll see you soon.